Hello everyone and welcome to the Overwatchs Otaku, and today we're taking a look at the Figma figure of Figma's Tracer from Overwatch. Overwatch is a very fun first-person shooter of team-based with heroes, kind of LOL, League of Legends, but FPS and actually fun. Tracer is one of the heroes that you have available and she is annoying as shit. Still, she is a crowd favorite, and you can blame everyone. She kinda looks a little bit yeah boy, hot as shit. Now Figma is releasing a lot of these characters from Overwatch, but I think they're being a little bit overpriced. This figure was around 5,000 yen or more, and she seriously doesn't deserve to be more than 4,000, especially considering, for example, my Kill la Kill Ryuko cost me around 4,500 yen, and that figure has a lot of more detail, around the same quantity of accessories, but the accessories are actually bigger, so I don't see any justification for Tracer to be more expensive than Ryuko. Now they actually also released Genji, Widow is coming, and Reaper is coming. So unfortunately none of my favorite heroes are coming yet, but I wish if I can to have them all. But let's see if, because they are not the priority. So when I saw this FAKEma, I decided, what the hell, let me see if it is decent. Let's start an intro.
Follow me. I'll cover you.
Okay, let me start by saying that sculpting and painting on this figure is weird. Like at distance it doesn't look bad, when you look closely the paint is all messed up and there are some sculpting issues. But probably, of course, this is because it is a bootleg. So what does the figure actually bring? Well, it brings a stand that actually has the Blizzard logo on it. Doesn't have the Figma logo, so I don't know if the original does have the Figma logo, but this one does have the, and it's the classic Figma stand, still the best stand in the market in my opinion. Then we have, sorry, figures going on. Let me just show you something quickly, okay? Before we continue to accessories, there are some paint problems in several places on this figure. I don't know if you notice in the gauntlets there's some paint smudges. They are not the only place. So let's look at the hand. So we have our two fist hands that I showed you right now. We have the two open hands. They are well painted, well sculpted, look good. Then we have two grabby hands that almost look like fist hands, they don't really grab anything. Then we have the two grabby hands actually for the guns. Let's put them in, so easy to put in. Their guns look very good, look very accurate. Oh, they fell down. Yep, looks great. And we have the other one. Okay, so no problems there. And then we have a hand that is to grab a bomb, the little small bomb. I actually thought the bomb would have a magnet, but it doesn't. Actually arrange it another way to make it stick to things, but it looks good. And then you have this salute hand, very typical of winning poses. So, and we have an extra ball pack for the hands. Now the faces, we have this smirking face and this yelling face. The yelling face, the paint is not the best, and then we have this plain face. Now, This face and the other one is good. Oh, this chest plate thing is a bit crooked. Ruins a little bit the detail. The other one is okay. Overall, it is not bad. Then the feet. The feet are really problematic. The toe band is just bigger than the rest of the foot, and one of them actually comes off very easily. Definitely the worst problem of this figure. Now, some of the smudges on paint I actually solved myself and fix it so it doesn't look that bad, especially here in the mask, the one that had some smudges. But yeah, it is a bootleg, you expect paint problems. So before going to articulation, let me show you something that I did to like a quick fix. So I got some pedafix here. As you know, sometimes I use it to fix joints. And I put it in the bomb. Why? So I can do this. It's a sticky bomb. Looks much better stuck on another figure. I knew better than Deadpool. So let's look at our articulation.
And now comes the interesting part. Let your fingers get in there and have a good old rub-a-dub.
Let's first notice that her neck has a little bit the same problem as Ram, that it looks like it's longer than the original one, but it has the same style of articulation that we used to. Now her hair pieces falls off much easier than most other figures that I own. It actually fell off, that's why but you can actually look better at that ball hinge to ball joint system that they have. It works great, gives a great range of motion. But again, this one, that hair piece. Now I think the neck then is also in a ball hinge, but I'm not sure, but it does move. Okay, is it stable now? Yeah, the neck again, it's a little bit too long. Now again, ball joint to ball hinge system. It works great, gives you great range of motion, gives you some swivel power. And then we have that circular hinge again on that elbow joints, and this one fell off, but it's not as bad as it looks. You can again put it back on, and now this waist joint is a bit weird. It is a ball hinge and it's connected in a weird angle, but let's wait a bit. So this is one, again we have the ball hinge system in the wrists, and again this waist joint, because it's in an angle, it's weird, I don't like it, but it allows you to crunch, to lean back, to swivel, but falls off very easy because of that angle. See, it's just not my favorite system. Okay, is it done? Okay. Now we do have some ball joints for the legs. Now the legs are a little bit weird because one of them is okay, this one, and the other one is a little bit weird. It just bends in a weird angle. This one is okay, this one is not. So this is the molding problem that I was talking about. This leg doesn't seem to be okay. But well, whatever. It is in those circular hinges. Then we have the same circular hinges for the foot that allows you. And here you have, the toe pivot articulation is terrible. And I think this is a problem because of the bootleg. I don't think the original has this problem. But yeah, you have good articulation. The figure is just riddled with small problems that just keep piling up. And it's so weird because it's such a simple figure. It shouldn't have been able to screw up this bad. But it still looks okay. It looks okay. It's the best that I can say. It looks okay. The sculpting, especially, I don't understand how they ruined the sculpting, except for that sculpting.
She got a great ass.
Size comparison. Figma Ram. Figma Celti Sturluson. Rivoltech Amazing Yamaguchi Vasta Stampede. Bandai High Grade Model Kit Amazing Comfort, Playart Sky, Final Fantasy VII AC, FIFA Lockhart. Unfortunately, because of all the problems this figure have, I cannot give it my low budget otaku seal of approval. If you are an Overwatch fan, you probably still can get this figure at the original price in sites like Obi Japan, Obi Search and other such Japanese retailers. If you're not a big Overwatch fan, it's an okay figure. If you enjoy my review, you'll probably find more links for playlists in the description below. You'll probably also find some videos floating around in the end of this video. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe and hit that notification button, that little bell icon, never to miss another low budget otaku review again.
See you next time.
Delightful.